welcome to my channel. So today, tonight, whenever, decided to do a little spur of the moment tutorial using a couple of palettes I've received this month in my makeup subscription boxes. This one I received in my boxycharm, and this one I received in my yesohyas box. The referral code for boxycharm will be in the description box, and my affiliate link for yesohyas will be in the description box below as well, if you want to go check them out. I love both subscription services, so I highly recommend. So I absolutely love this palette, super summery, and so I decided, why not do a little tutorial? So here we go. So let me get my glasses off. Sorry if there's like the glare in the background. Apologize for my glasses. Glasses people know this. Pop on my little headband. My little cat ears thing. Okay. And I'm gonna prime my eyes using the Milani eyeshadow primer. It's one of my absolute favorite primers. Eyeshadow primers. Ever. Ever. Grab me a little mirror action. Pop this onto my eyelids. I do already have my brows done because I'm just trying to do them on camera. For me, it's just would not work. Struggle bus is real when it comes to brows for me. So, okay, I popped that on. And then I like to do a little trick with, I'm sure y'all have seen this, with tape, because I have hooded, slightly downward turned eyes. I learned this trick from Casey Holmes. So, and it's like changed my life. So I put the tape on the back of my hand to kind of get a little bit of the sticky off. That way when you go to remove it, it doesn't feel like you're like completely ripping your skin off. That hurts. So, and then this has also helped a ton when I'm trying to do winged eyeliner, because you can just kind of follow along the line. And it just helps clean that line up for your eyeshadow. So I found it extremely helpful. I've tried like cleaning it up with concealer and then it just turns into a mess. So I've just found this is the easiest way for me. Pop this on. I do have some background music going on, so hopefully y'all don't get too bored watching you do this. Okay, so I'm using my little mirror. So I'm gonna go into the mellowcosmetics Treasure Chest palette. I absolutely love the packaging. It's so glittery and just beautiful. This is what the inside of the palette looks like. I've used it a couple times and I'm really enjoying it. So I'm gonna use it mostly for the matte shades today. This doesn't have a light enough matte shade to like set my eyeshadow with. So I am gonna go into my white chocolate chip palette by Too Faced. Absolutely adore this little palette. Is so sweet. And I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and just go into this really light shade right here and just set that primer. That way we have a nice little base to lay down some shadow on. So fluff that all around. I'm gonna be using my little color switch. Please don't judge me. I've got to wash it out to switch between colors if I use the same brush. This thing is amazing. I picked this one up at TJ Maxx. It's actually called Clean Sweep. I picked it up for like $4, and it's basically a sponge in a tin, but it's great. But mine's gross, and I need to wash it. So yeah. Okay, so going into the mellowcosmetics palette, I'm gonna go in with the shade Pearl right here, and just use it as a sweet little transition color in the crease, and a little bit above the crease, just a little. Okay. You might not even be able to see it on camera, but it sets a nice little. I'm going to be working on getting my lighting situation, all that. Newbie probs. And then, let's see which one I want to go in with. Okay, I'm going to go in with Cocoa Taxi from the Alamar palette. and just fluff that in the crease as well. Blend, fluff. Technical terms here, people. A little color switch. And now I'm going to go in with the shade Tropico right here. And essentially do the same thing, but I'm going to start to focus this one really in the crease. Tap off the excess. And I think I'm going to do a halo eye today. That's one of my favorite to do. I'm not feeling a wing. I just don't think I'm prepared for that on camera just yet, because I'm still me, wing liner and I. We are in a love-hate relationship. It's so pretty, but it's such a pain to get it on. Let me not harp on that to you guys right now, because nobody needs to hear all that. But the struggle is real for me. So, blend it, blend it, blend it. Alrighty. Now I'm going to take a more tapered brush and go back into Tropico just a little bit and kind of focus that right in the crease a little more. Just like that. Blend it, blend it. Blend your life away. Just keep blending, keep blending. Is it like Finding Nemo? Keep swimming, but we're blending. Sorry. Alright. And then I'm gonna color switch this real quick. And then I'm gonna go and, oh my gosh, I don't even want to attempt to say this. Cafecito? Cafecito? Yeah. This one right here, this shade. Tropico did have a little bit of fallout, but yeah. And I'm going to focus this more on the outer V just to kind of darken it just a touch. Then I'm going to go in with just like a slightly fluffy brush. It's just really same. With no product on it, and just come in and kind of blend all the edges and such. Just to make it a little smoother. Okay. I'm going to take Tropico just a little bit. Lightly kind of blend it in with that darker brown shade. Just a little bit. Okay. Alrighty. Now to set up for the halo eye. Excuse me. And I do apologize if I get a little coffee, a little raspy in here. I am getting over walking pneumonia, which was super fun. But, so yeah, please excuse that. I just, okay. I can find what I'm looking for. Alright, so I'm going to go in with a little shader brush right here. And I'm going to wet it with my Wet n Wild primer water spray. Except I'm going to spray it in the opposite direction of the brush. It happens. Now I'm going to just dampen this a little bit. And I'm going to go into the shade Celia. right here. Get product on the brush, and I'm gonna go on the outer part of the lid. Pack that on, just like that. And then you're gonna go on the inner part of the lid as well. And don't worry if you get it in the middle a little bit. We're gonna cut that out with concealer, so it's okay. It's no biggie. It's just makeup, we can fix it. Just like that, just pack it on. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Just take a little spritz. On the outer portion of the eye. And just really pack that on. In the inner. I should have used a different brush. But this shade is so pretty to me. And don't worry if it kind of gets liver red. This is why I do my eyes first, just so I can clean up any fallout. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a little bit of a flatter shader brush. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I know this looks crazy right now, I promise. It's gonna come together. Bear with me, people. Okay. Pack that on just a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Clean that off. I'm gonna need that in a second. Okay, then take some concealer. I'm taking the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. As you can tell, this is one of my absolute favorite concealers. And I'm putting a little bit on the back of my hand. And I'm gonna go in with this tiny little flat shader brush. I'm gonna dip into the concealer. Any more? There we go. Dip into the concealer, and then you're gonna go right in the center and just kind of clean that up a little bit, and then you're gonna go right in the crease just a little bit, just kind of follow that middle little line, kind of taper it down just like that. And mine's not gonna be super even or anything, so we're just gonna do the best we can here. And if you get a little bit of concealer like I did right there, I learned this by Makeup by Michael Finch. He's hilarious. Not for the people that don't particularly care for profanity, but he's one of my favorites. He's so one of my favorites. You just take your fluffy brush and just kind of blend it in. Okay. And on top of that concealer, I'm going to, my voice is crying, super sorry. Okay, I'm gonna dip in my little flat shader brush, and then I'm gonna go into the shade, I can't even, okay, it's this one right here. I can't. It's just this really shimmery light green right there. We're gonna pack that on, and we're gonna lay it over our concealer. Just kind of patting motions all where that concealer is. And then I just take it and kind of lightly blend the edges together, ever so lightly. I'm gonna pack a little bit more on. Just pat it on. Pat. And kind of blend those edges together. And you can dip back into that darker green if you want to, just to kind of blend those edges so they're not so defined. We're going to do the same thing to the other eye. Pack the light shimmering green on and then pat it on top of that concealer. And you can use a glitter glue if you want to. It'll really kind of make it pop. I'm pretty sensitive to glitter glue, so I try to avoid it most of the time, unless I'm using like a pressed glitter or a loose glitter or a loose pigment. But I really like the NYX glitter glue. I'm just super sensitive. It kind of gives me a hard time. So I've also heard the Too Faced glitter glue is really good. I just haven't tried it. I'm gonna dip back into that darker green just a little bit and kind of blend that out. I'm gonna go with my finger a little bit. Just kind of, there we go. Kind of make that pop just a little bit. Okay, then we're gonna go back in with just a little bit of Tropico on our fluffy brush and kind of just lightly blend the top just to kind of eliminate those rough, those sharp edges, just kind of make it all flow together. That's what I'm trying to say. There we go. Alrighty. Like I said, I'm not feeling a wing today, but you could totally add one if you like. Here comes one of my favorite parts. So, when you're done with your eyeshadow, and if you decide to do a wing eyeliner, you go to take the tape off. How clean it is. And I'm going to clean up this fall in just a second. Take the other side. There we go. Okay, and I'm just going to take a makeup wipe. And like I said, this is why I like to do my eyes first, because I don't have to worry about it like ruining my foundation for fallout or anything, and just wipe away. Easy peasy. Alright. Let that kind of dry for a sec. Alright. Then I'm going to spray some of the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer Water Spray. Can you feel that? Wipe the concealer off the back of my hand. I forgot to highlight my brow bone. We'll do that in a second. Let's go ahead and lay some powder. Oh, I'm going to go in with a little bit of the CoverFX Blurring Primer, just where I have like really noticeable pores. This kind of just helps to blur it out, and it's like real thick. I find it quite nice. Blur some pores. And we're primed. Alright. Oh, I can find my beauty sponge. So I'm using the Flower Beauty, please ignore, a little dirty, Flower Beauty sponge. And going in with the Collab Meet Your Matte Foundation in the shade, I don't know. It doesn't say. Most likely it's the lightest shade they have. I got this at Sally's because I'd heard about the brand and on YouTube, and I decided to try it. I really particularly like this foundation. I've heard 0 people talk about it. Excuse me. So, I don't know. I really like it though. Got some on the back of my hand. Gonna put some on my little, the butt of my little sponge. And we're gonna go pat it all over the face. It has really good coverage to me, and it lasts really nicely. I really, really, really like it. I just haven't heard anybody really talk about it. I think it was like $14 at Sally's, if I'm not mistaken. It blends out super quick. I really like it. I look really, really pale right now in these lights. Awesome. I promise I'm not this pale. I'm pretty pale though, but okay. Now I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Let's conceal some of these designer bags under my eyes. I really, 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 really love this concealer. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Fair. Tap some in the lid. And I like to set with powder under my eyes with my sponge. It just works for me. And then just pat it in. Just like that. And then for the rest of my face, I'm going to take a brush. And just lightly set it. Oh, okay. There's my, not as pale. It was, must have been, I have the music playing on my TV in the background, and I think that was what was, yep. That's what's making me look a little more washed out. But that's okay. And then just kind of brush the excess powder out from underneath my eyes and kind of just, excuse me, set my face. Alright, I got powder everywhere and on my face. We're doing good. Maybe. Hope so. Who knows? Okay, so for contour, going in with one of my absolute holy grail of all time, the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette in Doucce de Leche. It's so perfect. I like the highlighting side too. I'm not gonna use it today, but I do like it. But it's great. I'm gonna go in with my Luxie Duo Fiber. been a long day. And I'm just gonna contour right in here, my cheeks. And right here, contour that double chin away. Why not? We're just gonna contour. Sorry, I didn't mean to be blocking the camera. I'm gonna lightly contour my nose. Putting that a little bit with my sponge so it's not so background. There. See if that helps. Gonna get some background music. There we go. Maybe that helped a little bit. It's still washed out. Oh well. We'll just deal with it. Alright, so that's contour. Now I'm gonna go in with my other excuse me, favorite. It's the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer. Just gonna take this on a big fluffy brush. I just love this so much. And it's in the shade Ticket to Brazil. I'm just gonna lightly bronze up my face a little more, add a little more warmth into it. Let's see what's next. Blush. So I'm gonna go in with the LA Girl blush collection in Glow, and I'm gonna take this lighter blush right here first on my big pointed blush brush. Dab a little on. And just to add a little more, I'm gonna go in with the darker one, but just a little bit. We're just gonna lightly dust that over. That. All right, before I do highlight, I'm gonna go finish up these eyes. Excuse me. Let's see. Where is flat work? So I'm gonna take this little smudger brush and go back in with that dark brown. I don't know what I'm doing. And just smudge it on the lower lash line. And then for inner corner highlight, we're gonna go in with La Costa here, I think. Oh yeah. Let me try wetting it. There we go. Perfect. I'm just gonna go ahead and take that shade and highlight my brow bone with it a little bit. Y'all, please excuse these brows. I just can't. Okay. And then I'm going to take this Sorme Treatment Cosmetics liner, smear-proof eyeliner, and it's in the shade Navy Blue. I've become really obsessed with this for my waterline and my tight line. Don't know why. It just adds some kind of different dimension. I don't know. So we're going to put it on the lower, on the waterline. And we're also going to tightline with it. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of Tropico and blend that on the lower lash line too. I feel like it's like missing just a little something. So we're just gonna take a little bit of that. Oh, here. And blend that out too. There we go. This little spot on the contour. And then I'm going to just kind of blend this just a little bit more, just because it's bothering me. And then I'm gonna go in with the doucce Punk Volumizer Mascara. This, so when I first got it in my yesohyas box, excuse me, the brush scared the mess out of me. It was big and scary looking. Okay, it's great. But what this did to my lashes, I can't put in words. Okay. I am not going to be putting on false lashes. I am not the biggest false lash person. But we're just going to go in with the mascara. Alright. Now this is one of my absolute favorite sets. Highlighter. I'm going in with the Becca highlighter. Prosecco Pop. It's one of my favorites. I actually did get this in a boxycharm, and it was the first Becca highlighter I tried. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. And I'm gonna set it all. Oh, lips. Any lips. So I've got the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink in the shade Seductress. This is one of my all-time absolute favorite lip products ever. It stays put. It's a little drying, but not too terribly. Some people like it, some people don't. And now I'm going to set it all with the Hard Candy Longwear Sheer Envy Setting Spray. It's one of my favorites. It's great. It's affordable. Thumbs up. You sure I don't have lipstick on my teeth? Yep. I swear it wouldn't be my life without lipstick on my teeth. And that is the final look. Hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial, all its cringiness, all its awkwardness, all its weird lighting, washed out everything. Hope you enjoy. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz, notification bell, all that fun stuff that all the YouTubers have to say so they are YouTubers. Don't know. Anyway, I hope everyone has a super awesome, great night, day, morning, week, everything. And I'll see y'all next time.